Most people think saving a ton of money means they're ready to retire early, but that's not the full story. In fact, even with $1 million portfolio, you might still not be set for early retirement. Hey everyone, after helping hundreds of folks get ready for retirement, I've seen 3 key blind spots that trip people up. And fixing these can actually help you retire years sooner. Here's the deal. Traditional retirement plans assume you've already started Social Security and Medicare. But if you retire even just 5 years early, those safety nets aren't there yet. And your savings have to cover everything. Income, healthcare, taxes, all on their own. The problem isn't just math, it's mindset. Most plans treat every year of retirement the same, but the early years are when you want to live it up. Travel, hobbies, family time. And that's when your spending is highest, but your income is lowest. That makes your financial margin super tight. One big gap most people miss is the time between your last paycheck and your first Social Security check. That's where things can fall apart, or where you can find your biggest opportunity. The first step is something called income stream sequencing, knowing which accounts to pull money from and when. For example, I worked with Rick and Denise who had $1.6 million saved, mostly in tax-deferred accounts. Their plan was to just withdraw from their IRA until Social Security kicked in, but that would have cost them big in taxes and drained their savings faster. Instead, we mixed withdrawals from Roth, taxable, and pre-tax accounts, plus some smart Roth conversions. That saved them thousands in taxes and let them retire earlier than they thought possible. It's like knowing which levers to pull on a soft-serve machine to get the perfect mix. The second big gap? The 5-year runway before retirement. This is when you have the most flexibility to adjust your plan. Waiting until the last minute is like a pilot shutting off engines right before landing. You want a smooth, planned touchdown, not a crash. During this runway, you reposition your assets for real life, not just growth. You tackle debt, like paying off your mortgage, which feels like a raise when it's gone. And you plan for purpose because retirement isn't just a long vacation. Filling your time with things you love, part-time work, hobbies, family, keeps you happy and fulfilled. The third gap is healthcare. It's not just a cost. It's a huge factor in your income planning. If you retire before Medicare at 65, you face a coverage gap that can cost tens of thousands a year. Your income level affects your subsidies, and one small misstep can blow your budget. That's why you need a strategy, using COBRA, ACA marketplace plans, and cash buffers, so you don't have to sell investments in a panic. And if you have chronic conditions, the right plan is even more critical. Retirement planning isn't a one-and-done deal. It's ongoing. You adjust as life and markets change. The best plans are built for flexibility. If you want help putting all this together, income sequencing, healthcare, and your 5-year runway, click the link in the description to book a call. I'll help you find the gaps and build a plan that lets you retire with confidence. Thanks for watching. See you next time.